Real stories of animals getting brutal revenge on humans, and number 1 will shock you. Number 4, Gaur. A poacher in the hills of Karnataka thought he'd hit the jackpot, a solitary massive Gaur bull. He took a risky shot, wounding it in the flank. Instead of fleeing, the bull vanished into the jungle silence. For 2 days, the hunter tracked it, feeling like a predator. On the 3rd day, he found his prize standing calmly in a clearing. As he raised his rifle, a thunderous crash came from behind. The entire herd he never knew was there. They didn't just trample him, they systematically dismantled his camp, crushing every piece of gear into the mud. Gaurs don't hunt alone. They send one as bait and the rest as the jury and executioners. 3. Wild boar. In rural Italy, a man ran illegal boar hunts, wounding and trapping dozens over the years, leaving the maimed to suffer. One night, while gutting a carcass alone by his truck, he didn't hear the one he'd only shot in the ear limping through the underbrush. It charged with a final silent burst of rage, tusks ripping through his thigh artery. He bled out before he could even crawl to his door. Locals say they still find shredded hunting gear and sun-bleached bone fragments buried in the mud. Boars don't forgive. They just wait for the day you're alone and your back is turned. 2. Musk ox. A trophy hunter in Alaska, armed with a permit and an ego, wounded a young musk ox and posed over its dying body for a grim photo. What he didn't notice through his lens was the patriarch, a 1,000-pound bull, silently watching from a nearby ridge. Days later, while packing out meat with his head down, he was ambushed. The bull hit him like a freight train made of wool and hate, slamming him against sharp rock, goring his leg, and sending him tumbling down a scree-filled slope. The final blow was a sickening crack of skulls. Musk oxen don't forget the fallen. They bring the entire frozen weight of the tundra down on you. But before we reveal number 1, if you are not a zombie like this video, subscribe to this channel and watch other videos on this channel's. Number 1, ostrich. In South Africa, a land developer proudly bulldozed the nesting grounds of a flock of wild ostriches to make space for luxury cabins. Weeks later, during a VIP photo shoot on the same property to showcase his harmony with nature, he wandered too close to a territorial male. What followed wasn't an attack. It was a high-speed, feathered beatdown. Ostriches can't fly, but when they're pissed, they turn into 300-pound, sprinting wrecking balls with a grudge.